Hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to Ani Marie YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm happy to bring you guys a new topic of motivation, which is it's been spoken. It's been spoken, and that's the topic for today. And I hope that you all will be able to really reach and understand how great and extraordinary you are, so much so to the point that there has been things that have been spoken over your life, about your life before you was even conceived. And that's pretty extraordinary. So I hope that you enjoy it, and I really would love you to share it. And if you haven't subscribed to the Ani Marie YouTube channel, please subscribe and like the videos and comment. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Your voice is everything. You are everything. And I love you guys just like that, so enjoy. No. Accept what has been spoken. You are king, you are queen. And before you was conceived in your mother's womb, there has been spoken words of promises of a being that is not a man that he should lie. Spoken before any enemy has come to defeat you, spoken before any adversity that you're facing in your life today, spoken and written before all things that shall happen to you, every traumatic experience, it has already been spoken. Nothing can come against the words of the Most High, the very words that have been placed and designated for your existence. So not no money in the world or people trying to scheme and people trying to capitalize on things that people already possess, and the Most High giving knowledge of things to help people, but people choose to be selfish and use it for themselves and for personal gain. But no, if it has been spoken over you, king and queen, it is. If it's been declared already, it's already declared. It's not something that has been taken back. What already spoken has been done. Yes, come on, Genesis. Acceptance or not, what has been spoken will still be done. That part. But it makes it, the reason why I'm here to speak about it, Genesis, today, is it makes life so much easier when we understand who we are. And that's what I want to talk about today. Because what has been spoken is already written. It's already done. Nothing can change the promises. Nothing can change what has been spoken. You're right. Whether we want to acknowledge it or not. But the thing is, it makes life so much easier to understand that you're extraordinary. How am I extraordinary, Candy? It really doesn't. I'm in agreement with the message you're sharing. Yes, come on, Genesis. You're extraordinary. Candy, how am I extraordinary? I've always been average. I've been told that I am mediocre. I've been told that there's nothing special about me. Candy, I just haven't been told it, but I have lived a life of average. I've lived a life of below average. I've been through a lot of things that show me that there really isn't anything extraordinary about me. And when we talk about extraordinary, it's extraordinary. It means it's above ordinary. It's greater than normal. It's bigger, right? My king and queens, you are extraordinary. You are one in all the world. You are one in all the world. That's what makes you extraordinary. There is no one that can be like you. There is no one that can be you. They can try, they can copy, they can imitate, but there's no one that can be you. You are so extraordinary that there was words and promises spoken over your life before you were conceived in your mother's womb. That's extraordinary. There has been purpose that has been planned and designated for you and your life before you were ever even created. That's extraordinary. And for the Most High to take time out to see to you makes you extraordinary. For the Most High to be able to speak something into existence, the creator of the heavens and the earth, the creator of every species, the creator of the world, the creator of human beings and love and air and water and land, to see to you and how extraordinary you are because there's only one like you. That's what makes you extraordinary. I'm not asking about your past. I'm not asking about what you went through. I'm not even asking about what your resume is. I'm not asking what you have in your account. I'm not asking what you've accomplished, what you didn't. I'm not asking about your mistakes. I'm not asking about your success. You are extraordinary, just as you are. You are extraordinary because it has been spoken. It has been spoken already. I want you, king and queens, to be able to come to a place to see really, truly who you are. When we understand who our Father is, and we understand how amazing the Most High is, because He is our Father, because He is the one that covers us, because He's the one who protects us, because He's the one who leads us, because He's the one who guides us. He's the one who nurtures us. When we understand who He is, then we really understand who we are. And when we understand who we are, then we see that we're extraordinary. And being extraordinary doesn't come with having to do everything right. Being extraordinary is you just literally existing. And what makes you extraordinary is because no one can be like you. No one can talk like you. No one can do what you do. No one can think like you. No one can love like you. No one can be you. They can copy, they can mimic, but it won't happen. And what I want to say is, the things that have been declared over your life and spoken, and I'm talking about promises, and I'm talking about the destiny that's before you, and I'm talking about your greatness, it can't be changed because it was already declared. So every issue and problem and everything that you're worrying about, it doesn't change the declaration. It doesn't change what has been spoken. Everything that you're trying to perfect, that you don't want to make mistakes with, whether it's raising your children, whether it's the goals in your life, whatever it is, there has been things that have been declared that cannot be changed. And that speaks of your greatness. Right, deals. That speaks of your greatness. That speaks of what you're supposed to accomplish. That it speaks of your purpose. It doesn't change that. And as much as we want to make everything right and we want to plan everything out and have our hands in everything, it doesn't matter because it's been declared already. And if it's declared, it's done. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, king and queens. You have been declared to be great already. You have been spoken to have promises and these purposes in your life to happen and manifest already. There is nothing that can take back what has been spoken. We may feel like that. We may think that something can change, but it can't. Because it's been declared. He has decided. He's decided that you are extraordinary. He has decided that you are king. He has decided that and made you and created you in his image. He has decided that you will do greater things than he has. He has made the decision and it has been spoken. He is just waiting for you to get ready. Be ready. Believe. Walk in it. Live what he has spoken. It's not enough to say something, but he needs you to live it. Fulfill what has been spoken by believing and moving in action. Fulfill what has been spoken by believing and moving in action. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough for it to be, but we must move in it. We must walk in it. We must do it. And how do we find the courage and the strength after all we've experienced and all the traumatic things and all the oppression and all these things that we have dealt with in our life? How do we move forward to walk in and really believe what has been spoken? The topic today that we're talking about is it's been spoken. And the problem isn't so much so that we didn't hear it. What has been spoken over our life, we don't believe. What has been spoken over our life, it's not that we haven't heard it. We just don't believe it. And that's what we're missing. We're missing that love for self. We're missing really understanding our value. We're missing believing who we are and not what somebody says we are. We're missing the belief in the words that have been spoken. Because of our experiences won't allow us to believe. Because not just someone that I love and someone that has a title in my life told me that I would never amount to nothing, said I'm not good enough, told me that I would always fail. But every experience and every trauma and everything that I'm going through in life, it says the same thing. And we begin to believe the experiences that we have dealt with. And we begin to believe the opinions of people that say that they love us, that we feel should have our best interests. And we begin to identify with our experience. We begin to identify with who people think we are because of what they see. Welcome forward, my beautiful Balboa. I love you, GB. As we identify with our experience, we no longer are who we are because our identity has been rewritten. And not in reality, but in perception. How I perceive myself is different now. Because when we talk about it's been spoken, the Most High already declared it. So it doesn't matter what anyone does. It can never change the words. It can't change the promise. It can't change what has been written. It's been spoken. But we have removed our identities and replaced them with all of our experiences. We have replaced them, shalom love, we have replaced them with our traumas. We have replaced them with the words of the people that we thought was on our side. We have replaced them with the words of people that we trusted. We have replaced them because of the titles that they carry. Because it's supposed to be a way, but it's not. And what I mean by that is the titles is not fulfilling the description. And instead of us recognizing that all people have free will to do what they choose, we still see them as the title description. When we all receive titles, but it's up to us to be able to fulfill the description. Our beautiful Taylor, welcome love. So when I talk about it's been spoken, I'm speaking of you, king and queens, for you to recognize and identify who you really are. Not the glasses that have been created because of every single experience you went through. And the glasses that have been created by your mother that said that you would amount to nothing. Your glasses that were created by your father that was never there, so you're not worth anything. You wasn't worth staying. You wasn't worth my life, my time. The glasses that we made because a teacher said that we were stupid. Are the glasses that we made because everything that I try to do in my life, it feels like it just doesn't ever work for me, and I always get the short end of the stick. Life isn't fair. The life isn't fair glasses. I've been abused my life. I've been the victim my life. I've been it since a child. When I became older as an adult, I experienced this victimizing. There's the victim glasses. The glasses that we have created. High Priestess, hey love. And that's what we wear. And then when we wear them and we look in the mirror, we see something that is not real. But I've been through that, Candy. I've been abused. I went through that. Yes, my mother did tell me that. Yeah, my father wasn't here. What do you mean? It is real. Your experiences are real, but they do not identify who you are. We wear these glasses in our life. Grand rising, grand afternoon to you, love. We wear these glasses in our life that we use to identify ourselves. And the glasses, again, are created by every experience, every relationship, what people believe that we are, and now we feel that we are, what experiences have created. I go through hard things, and I go through things that make me experience life differently, and they are hard. But when I get out of it, I don't lose. I don't lose because every mistake that I make, every experience that I go through, whether it's hard or it's too much or it's painful, when I come out in the end, I learn something, so I win. So my experience is not who I am. My experience is my lesson. But we go through so much that it makes us alter the perception of who we are. And that's the glasses. Everything that I've went through, all that I've experienced, when I put these things on, I see the victim. When I put these things on, I see that I've been abused. When I put these things on, I see that I had a hard life. When I put these things on, I know I've been through the struggle. When I put these things on, I understand that I've been through some things that almost killed me. But when what we're not doing is seeing ourselves as who we are and not what we've experienced. I am not what I went through. I've overcome. I've survived the very thing I went through, so I can't be that. Come on, king and queens. I can't be a person that is abused because I've overcome the abuse. There's a reason why. I can't be the person that my mother said I wouldn't amount to nothing. I'm the first person to have a dental school, African American, in New York State. It's not true. That's not my identity. It's not. Their opinion isn't who I am. I understand that my experiences are an experience, and it's not my identity. It's been spoken. The promises, the greatness, the purpose has been spoken already. What has been spoken wasn't determined off of my experience. What has been spoken wasn't determined off of what somebody felt I was, or who I was, or what I look like, or what I felt like, or what I should be. It's not somebody else's opinion. It has been spoken before someone even can think anything about me. Hey, Quinn. Hey, love. Do you see that? My identity is extraordinary. My identity is extraordinary. My identity is not the abuse that I experienced. It's not the victimizing. It is not the pain and the hurt from people that tell me that they love me. It is not my past experiences. It's not the titles that are not doing what they're supposed to do, not living the description of the title that they have in my life. No, it's none of that. My identity is extraordinary. I'm no longer going to allow people to tell me who I am. I'm no longer going to allow myself to forget who I am because of what I'm experiencing. I'm not going to do it anymore. Because when I know at the end of the day, when I lay my head on the pillow, that it has already been declared before I was conceived in my mother's womb, it really doesn't matter what happens to me. It has been spoken. You can hate on me. You can try to go against me. You can even knock me down. I could fall on the floor. You could see me being hurt. I could be down for a while. But I'm telling you, when I get up, it doesn't change what has been promised for my life. What has been spoken and written cannot be changed by my experience. It doesn't matter what you do or what you try to come against or which angle the weapons may be formed, but they shall not prosper. Why? Because it was spoken already. There's nothing that you can do to me that can change my destiny. It's done. It is written. It's spoken already. He has declared it. The Most High has declared some things over my life. Come on, Black Flower. The Most High has spoken some things over my life that whatever you choose to do to me, it will never change what He has spoken. Honey, I may look a little rough. I may be a bit bruised a little bit. Maybe I may broken some bones going through what I needed to go through. I may have went through a lot of pain and there was a lot of hurt. And you know what, honey? I almost lost who I was, and I almost took my greatest energy source because of what I was going through, but it didn't happen. Why? Because I understand that it has been spoken already, and all that I go through doesn't change who I am. All that I go through doesn't change who I am. And what I mean by that is it doesn't change all that has been promised to me. It doesn't change my purpose and my destiny. When I say it's been spoken, I say that I'm telling you that, King and Queens, that you have free will to make your own choices, to do as you please, to obey the Most High or not, to follow or not, to love him or not. We have choices that we can make because we have free will. And as I spoke about yesterday, what is love without choice? I want you to choose me out of a million queens. I don't want you to choose me because I'm the last queen on earth. I want to be in the lineup and you choose me. That's love. Love is choice, and love is I choose you. And the Most High giving us free will, he's allowing us to choose him. But the Most High, he loves us so much that he gives us grace. What has been spoken, and we can do things in our life to change things and alter things and slow things down and bring understanding or not, or put us deeper in not understanding. There's so many consequences and things that can happen in our life and the choices that we make. But we receive when we come to a place to receive benefits, even though we don't deserve it, even though I don't got it all together, that's grace. I made it through. I made it through. I survived some things. That's grace. I didn't deserve to come out of it because of how much of an evil person I was, how much I didn't love myself and hurt people. It shouldn't have happened to me because of how wicked I was. It shouldn't have happened to me because I chose to purposely hurt people. I chose to purposely do things. I purposely hurt myself. There's a lot of things that I dealt with that I didn't deserve. But I received benefits when I didn't deserve it. And that's the love of the Most High. That's his grace. That's what grace is. The grace is, I know I didn't make you perfect. The grace is, I know you're not going to have it all together, Candy. But I'm going to give you this. We receive benefits even though we don't deserve it. And that's grace from the Most High. And the next step is when we receive benefits, even when we keep getting it wrong. When we try again, second chance, third chance, fourth chance, fifth chance, 20th chance, and we still receive benefits, that's mercy. And who gives us this grace and mercy? He does. He gives us grace and mercy because his love for us. His grace and mercy covers us and allows us to not have it all together, to learn from our mistakes, to grow. So when I talk about that it has been spoken, what has already been declared over your life can't be changed. And when I know that, then I understand that the things that I'm going through in this life right now that are hard or whatever it may be, anything that I'm dealing with, I know it can't change what has been spoken, what has been declared. I know it's something that I got to go through, but if I was spoken and I was told that I will do greater things than he has, then it's going to happen for me. If I have been spoken and it said that I will rule lands and it says that I will have dominion over the earth, then it's going to happen for me. When it was spoken over me that I shall live life and that more abundantly, then I know it's going to happen for me. It has been declared, then it will be done. And it doesn't matter how much somebody wants to hate on me, or how much somebody wants to tell me something I'm not, or act like I'm something I'm not, or whatever it is that people are trying to do, attack, it's not gonna work because it's been spoken. It won't work. It's been declared. It can't be changed. And I'm talking about declared from Him, the Most High, who He is. When we come to a place to understand who we are and who our Father is, then I know what you say to me, and these glasses will never fool me again. These glasses that have been changing the perception of my identity my whole life, it can't fool me again. You can give me and tell me, and I will always see who I am. I know that my experiences don't make my identity. I know that your opinion of who I am doesn't make my identity. It doesn't work anymore. I know who I am. I know who I am. In order for me, yes, GB, listen, in order for someone to be able to change your identity, change how you view yourself, they must lower your frequency first. We have to take the glasses off and see ourselves as who we are in the mirror. We're so used to wearing the glasses and looking at ourselves in the mirror. That's why we believe we're the victim. That's why we believe we're abused. That's why we believe we're hurt. That's why we believe we don't have value. That's why we believe we'll never amount to nothing. That's why we believe what people have said. When we see the glasses, we see what they see. When we see the glasses, we see what the experience is. That's why we can say, I don't look like what I've been through, because I understand who I am. I don't look like what I've been through, and when I say that, it's not even about other people seeing how I look. It's about how I see me. I don't look like what I've been through because ain't nobody know what I've been through like I have. I always say that. Ain't nobody know every single thing that I have experienced in this life. I spoke about it. I told people about it, but ain't nobody know like I know because I've been through it. I don't look like what I've been through. And most of all, that deals with self. Not how people see us, but how we see ourselves. Like, I look in the mirror and say, wow, Candy, you don't even look like, people wouldn't even know the things that you had to deal with, or your life experiences, or when you almost died, or when you overcome this, or that. They would never know. Come on, Nisi. And that's it. So when we look in the mirror, we got to take the glasses off of the experiences and what people feel that we are, and we got to begin to look in the mirror and see ourselves through the eyes of the Most High. When I'm naked, when I'm able to look at myself raw in the mirror, I see myself. I see, we see that you're a survivor. I see myself. I see the raw. I see Candy. I see myself as the Most High sees me. When we're able to understand who we are, let me go back. I could never be able to take these glasses off and see who I really am if I don't understand my value. I will never feel like I need to see myself without this until I really understand how valuable I am and my worth. In order for me to wear this, you have to dilute my identity in order for me to put these on and to wear them and to see myself different than who I am. You wouldn't be able to make me wear these and see myself as I'm not if my frequency is high. So what I'm saying, King and Queens, is in order for someone to make you forget who you are and forget your identity and rewrite your identity or change your perception of who you are or your identity, whatever you want to call it, I have to lower your frequency. I first have to devalue you. Hey Sticks, welcome forward, King. I first have to devalue you to make you see something that's not there. I have to bring a devaluing. I have to make you feel worthless. I have to make you feel lower than you are in order for you to wear something that is lying to you. I have to get you, I have to deplete you, I have to dilute you low enough for you to believe what I'm saying to you. I have to dilute you low enough. Some people still don't know their worth. Yes, I have to dilute you so much that you don't know your worth. For you to believe who I'm telling you you are, I have to not let you get you to a point to not believe in yourself. I have to get you to a point to not understand how extraordinary you are. I have to make you go through so much that you forget who you are. I have to make you feel something different than what you do when you're all by yourself. I have to get you to a place to devalue and lower everything that you are. Everything that you believe that you are. Because when we talk about it is spoken, that means you are already great. It's just that the things that we have experienced dilute our eyes. It changes our view. It changes our perception of self. But if I break these glasses, when I look in the mirror, I look like I'm broken. But if I take the glasses off and I see myself in reality, I am not broken. When the mirror is broken that I'm looking through, I feel like I'm broken because I see broken glass. I see pieces of me in this mirror. But when I step out and look into another mirror, or when I feel my face, I feel that I'm not broken. The things and the experiences in this life and the people in our life bring us to a point to feel broken. They bring us to a point to feel devalued, to feel worthless. But when we truly understand who we are and how we was created by Him, we are completely whole because He is our Father. I am whole. I am completely whole because He is my Father. Candy, so what are you saying? That you're perfect, so you got it all together? What are you telling me right now? I'm whole because He makes me whole. I'm whole because every weak part in my life He makes strong. I'm whole because He is my God. Do you see that? He's my God, so every weak part He strengthens me. Well, every part that I feel is broken or people think is broken, He fulfills that thing to make me complete. He completes me. This is why I am who I am. This is why the words that are spoken over my life are real. They're already declared. This is why He can speak things before I was even born or even existed, and they happen when I'm in my existence. It's because of who He is. When I understand I'm completely whole, you can't break me. When I understand I'm completely whole, all by myself. And what I mean by that is knowing my value, knowing my worth, and having the relationship with him. When I know who I am and I know who my Father is and I know how evident and how real he is in my life, and I serve him and I love him and I obey him, I'm completely whole. You ain't got it all together, Candy. Me being whole, I don't gotta have it all together. Because if the Most High wanted us to be perfect, perfect people don't need a God. I need him to make me whole. I need him to see my value. I need him to see my worth. I need him because I gotta see myself as he sees me. Come on, soul. Come to me, all who are weary and burdened. He has taken the precious from the worthless. He has given a beauty for ashes and love for hate. It says he has taken the precious from the worthless. Do you hear me? The precious from the worthless. He has given beauty for ashes and love for pain. He has chosen the weak things of the world to shame that which is strong, and the foolish things to shame the wise. And he's asking you to come. Come to him. Love him. Let him show you who your Father is. And let him show you that all that's in this world can come against you, but nothing can undo what has been spoken. And that is you being extraordinary, and that is you doing greater things than he has done, and that is you loving where there's no love, and that is you being greater than who you are today, and that is you fulfilling your destiny, and that is you fulfilling every purpose that has been spoken over your life and every promise that has been spoken to be manifested. That's what it is. To love him. Love him. He says, so come to me. I know you weary and burdened. Come to me and I'll show you a God. I'll show you who I am. I'll show you all that I have spoken over you. He said, eyes have not seen. He said, ears have not heard. He said, nor has it entered into the hearts of man all that I have planned for those who love me. All that I have planned for those who love me. He's ready and he's waiting and he's saying, so come. I want you to know who you are. Understand your value, understand your worth. Don't let your experiences change your perception of your identity, your view of your identity. Don't let people's words, I don't care who they are, change your identity, change your perception of your identity. It's been spoken, and part of what has been spoken is your identity. The potter is in the potter's house, working the wheel of our lives, molding us like clay. Yes, so don't allow don't allow don't allow people to change your identity. Know who you are, to be what he says we are and not what people say. Yes, to be what he says we are, to be what has been spoken over our life, all those good things and great and extraordinary things. That part. Know that you're wonderful. Know that you're amazing. Know that you're extraordinary. Don't allow your experiences to don't identify yourself with your experience, and don't identify yourself with other people's opinions. And when we can get to that part, we won't dilute ourselves low enough for people to even believe what people have to say about us. Because I already know who I am. If I know who I am, you can't tell me any different. If I know who I am, you cannot tell me any different. If I know and believe that I have been created in the image of my Father, who is the Most High, if I know and understand that royalty flows through my blood, if I really truly understand that I am queen, if I really truly understand that I am king, you cannot tell me any different. You can't tell me that I'm something that I'm not. And I can experience a whole lot of, but it does not change who I am. Think of kings in the world. Think of wars that they fought. Think of all that they had to go through. It didn't change that they wasn't king. They were still king, and they dealt with adversity. It was still king, and they dealt with war. They still was king, and they dealt with people trying to take their power. That is what we do. But they never put the crown down and said, I'm not king because I just went through a war and I lost it. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't identify yourself with your experience. You are who you are in your experience and out of it. It's you. You're king, you are queen. So begin to identify yourself with who the Most High says you are. And that's all I will ever do. I will identify who my Father says I am. In spite of what my life looks like, in spite of what people say, in spite of my experiences, I will always forever strive to keep my eyes on him that will help me see myself as he does. Remember that. The battle is his. The battle is his. The only way we can show up and really truly believe that we will have victory when we show up on that battlefield knowing that it's his is knowing that he is our Father. If I know Daddy will win this war for me, I'm going to show up. And it doesn't matter what we go through. The battle is his because, thank you, love. The battle is his because it's been spoken. It's all connected. Thank you, love. Thank you, love. It's all connected. It is all connected. Was that not amazing? It was amazing, right? We know it has been spoken. It's been spoken, and we know our promises. We know who we are, and that way we can continue to live this life greater than we did yesterday and greater than we are today. And I thank you guys for coming and enjoying and sharing your time with me and your love and your energy, which means everything. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to Anna Marie YouTube channel. Like the videos, comment. I love to know what you have to say. And until next time, I love you and have a beautiful, extraordinary, amazing day.